Okay, guys, it's half time at Anfield. It is Liverpool 1, Brighton 2. What the hell is going on? To be honest, we're lucky it's 2-1 down at half time. Could have been easily 3 or 4 for Brighton. You know, Alisson pulled off a really good save. We're lucky with the other one. 2 goals. Wow. All over the shop in stages of that game. Played a little bit better when Bobby pulled one back. But really poor from Liverpool today. Trossard with a nice goal for Brighton. But Liverpool all over the shop. We have got the cavalry on the bench, like Nunez, Diaz, Elliott and Jota. We're going to need them second half. We really are. Trent really does look like he needs a rest, doesn't he? I mean, he's been all over the shop again today. But the only good thing for Liverpool is we've got 45 minutes in the second half. We can do something. We can actually do something second half. That's the only good look to come out of this game so far. Hit the like, hit the share. Shocking, says Seamus Moore. It is shocking so far. Wow. But as I say, we're lucky to be still in it. We are really lucky to be still in this game. It should be over. It should be over at half time. Instead, we're still in the game at 2-1 at half time. That goal just on 33 from Bobby. I thought it was just offside. I think VAR said he was just on by a whisker. And luckily for Liverpool, VAR said it was onside and he taps in. But really shocking from Liverpool. I mean, look tired. No excuses today. Look really tired. Defence is so bad. Blue Sky Gaming saying the defence is poor. Terrible. We're a mess at the back. Southgate doesn't play for a reason, can't defend, doesn't play Trent for a reason. Yep, true. Haven't seen any changes since the international break. It doesn't look good. But guys, the only good news is it's half time and Klopp can get them in. I'm sure you'll see early changes. I'd make changes at half time, to be fair. I wouldn't leave it too long. We've got to get back into this game. If we can go 2-2, even with 20 minutes to go, we have a great chance of winning it. So Trossard on 4. 2 goals for Trossard. He looks a proper player, doesn't he? 4 minutes and 18. After 18 minutes, we're 2-0 down. 18 minutes at Anfield, 2-0 down. And Bobby pulls one back on 33. Remember, guys, Van Dijk, who plays today, has never lost a Premier League game at Anfield since he signed for us in January 2018. He has never lost a Premier League game at Anfield, and I don't want it to be today. So we got to pull it out quick. Salvatore, do you think we'll finish top 4 this lot? I don't, says Salvatore. I don't know. Look, come on. I mean, you know, first game back, we still have a chance in this game. I mean, we could win this 3-2. Of course we could. We make changes second half. We just got to be better. We've got to be faster. Got to get the press going. But we're starting games far too slow. We're letting in goals. If we're not letting in 1, we're letting in 2. And we just leave ourselves far too much to do. LFC stays. Do you have a business email? Dave Trainer 73 at hotmail.com. Dave Trainer, DAVETRAYNOR 73 at hotmail.com, or on Twitter at Dave's LFC Chats. Just get into my DM on Twitter. Dave's LFC Chats on Twitter, Instagram, of course, YouTube. But as I'm saying, guys, wow. I mean, we really have got to get our act together. It's a huge second half for the club. It's a huge second half for the team, for Klopp, for whatever you want. It is huge second half. It really is. But we just got to do it. I think the substitution second half, maybe make 1 or 2 at half time. Klopp, it's unusual for him to do a huge amount of, changes at half time. Twitter, it is. LFC stays. Absolutely no problem, bro. I'll have a look after the game. But as I say, it's only 2-1. It could have been worse. Could have been 3. Could have been 4 at half time. But defensively, all over the shop today, guys. We really are. My mate Ivan is at the match with his son. He flew over. Oh, God, I went over in the boat, actually, from Dublin today. So he's in Liverpool today, and I'm sure he's not a happy camper. But as I say, it's only half time. We still have time to turn it around. And just be lucky we've time to turn it around, because there's a chance it could be 4-1 at half time and we'd have no chance of turning it around. So at least we've something there, something we can do. Could brought 4 on. Yeah, we could have brought, we have 5 sub rules, so we can still make 5 substitutions, which is the good news. But Trent defensively really does look like he's out of his depth, doesn't he? I mean, he gives us so much going forward, but defensively, maybe we'll have to look at getting, integrating him into midfield or something, or playing on the wing. Because he really is attacking, defensively lacking. That's the big issue for Klopp going forward. But we don't have backup. I mean, Calvin Ramsey was the backup for Trent. He's only in training last week. We signed him from Aberdeen. in July, and I think he had a slight niggle, and he didn't even have a preseason, so it'll take him a while to get up to match speed. Okay, you can play Gomez there, you can play Milner there, but still, I just think we need to do something. Salah's not quite at it, although the last 10-15 it's got a bit better. Bobby got the goal for us. Carvalho done his best, but I can see changes. I mean, definitely a Nunez up there just to give us something different. A Jota's always worth a goal, isn't he? His pace is playing off the shoulder, that type of thing. Maybe even an Elliott for Carvalho. You wouldn't know, but we've got to make changes. This is where Klopp gets his wages. Diaz not starting. Well, I mean, you've Diaz, Jota, Nunez, Elliott on the bench. I mean, that's a decent bench. And I did say in a tweet earlier on, just before we started the game, that we looked a bit light, and that I think Calvary's on the bench, but I didn't want to be coming back from 2-0 down, you know what I mean? But at least it's only 1-0 down now, 2.5 time. You still have a great chance of doing something. Hit the like, hit the share, guys, as I say. I'll do something straight after the game, an instant match reaction. Hopefully I'm in a good mood at the end of the game, because hopefully we can get the 3 points, because we really do need them. I mean, Arsenal look good today. They beat Spurs 3-1. I know Spurs are the player sent off, but they look good up to that. We've Arsenal away next week at the Emirates next Sunday. That's going to be a tough game. We've Rangers midweek on Tuesday in the Champions League. They beat Hearts 4-0 away, so it doesn't get any easier. 9 games in October. It's a crazy, scary Halloween month of October. LJ, don't sugarcoat Trent as a forward and present to me, says LJ. Well, defensively he's poor, of course, isn't he? Trent at fault for both, maybe. Southgate was right. Says, I forgot who said that. S24L about Trippier being better. Well, look, it's all opinions, isn't it? Defensively, he really is lacking, though. But going forward, he gives us so much. But it's not even that. Even his going forward part of it isn't on its game at the moment. There's something going on in the back of his head. There's something going on behind the scenes, it looks like to me, at Liverpool. I don't think it's all out in the open yet. I think Naby, there was an issue there with him. I don't know what's going on. I just don't know. But there is something certainly going on. This does not look like the team. This does not look like Klopp's team that we have seen over the last 3 or 4 seasons. It just doesn't look like them. I'm not saying we won't win today. Still possibility we could turn it around at Anfield. It's only 2.5 time. But it's the matter of the play. It's the way we're letting in goals. It's been lethargic. No press. No energy. Players looking like they just wanting to get their week's wages or month's wages or whatever they get and walk around. The contracts are done. The deals are done. There's no hunger. And that's more worrying for me. Jan Toy, Klopp out, Hans Flick, or Zidane in, Hans Flick in. I don't know. Look, I'm not a Klopp out. I think Klopp can still turn it around. Absolutely, it's the players. I'm more worried about the players. It's not Klopp, the players. But Klopp's got to earn his, Klopp's got to earn his lunch or his, his sandwich at half time here. And he has got to make changes. He's got to tell them, guys, you've 45 minutes to turn this around. This could get messy. I think anything other than a win, even a draw, is no use today. Anything other than 3 points today, and it will be curtains. League's over anyway. I can't see us winning the league even from this position. Even if we beat Brighton today, I think we've left ourselves far too much to do. Just look at what we've done over the last few years, the 90 plus points to win it. You cannot be dropping points, I mean, I did a video last week with Gareth Roberts, of course, and check that out, a top class video I did with Gareth, and he said the exact same thing. We've left ourselves far too much to do in this season already, and it's only the 1st of October, guys. So, Salah will get us through. He's coming on to his more central position. Yeah, but surely he's got to mix it up front, probably even in midfield. Carvalho, maybe an Elliott come on there, and maybe a Nunez, maybe even a Jota. He might make a double substitution. We shall see. But I mean, it's going to be an interesting second 45. I think it's huge. I've been talking about a reset, start of the season, and we've got to go. We've got to start, get a win today, 3 points and go. But if we lose or even draw, to be honest, you're 2-0 down, a 2-2, you'd say, okay, that's not bad, but draws no use anymore. Draws are no use. Lewis right, go 3 at the back, and maybe Trent and Robbo might wake up. Robbo, I thought Simicus was playing today, but I think Robbo's injured at the moment. But I mean, there's no excuses today. Most players are back. I mean, we've Thiago back, we've Hendo back. Okay, we've Robertson's out, but no excuses. I mean, we've a decent bench to turn around here today. I mean, I don't want to hear any excuses. Absolutely no excuses. Alan, where do we blame FSG in our problems? No, we need Nunes and Jota or Diaz or Harvey Elliott and Arthur. Ooh, Arthur Melo's getting a mouse. He's on the bench as well. Elliott's on the bench. Can see 2 more goals like that at home against Brighton. Still won't be good enough, but hopefully we can rescue something, says Seamus. Yes, all the optimism. Listen, I still think we might get something out of this. Whether we win it or not is another thing. But if we can get an early equaliser, as in first 15, 20 in the second half and be 2-2 on 65 or 70, I think we've a great chance of winning it. Obviously, the crowd will get behind us and stuff like that. But we still got that bench. We've got the cavalry on the bench. The question is, will Klopp use it or will he bring them on at the right time? It's no use bringing them on with 10 minutes to go. It's no use with 10 minutes to go. Diaz must come on at half time, says Salvatore. Can't believe, says Jan. Look, I can believe it. I really can. I mean, we've been brutal earlier before for the big break and stuff like that. But I thought the reset, the break, players coming back, the hunger be there, the energy be there. There's no press. There's no intensity. I think none of them have read the new book by Pep Linders. And ever since that book has come out, I think that book has almost been a curse, the intensity. Because since the book has come out, there's been no intensity. You know what I mean? It's been the exact opposite. No intensity. Can't believe Salah will not score. Salah has an unbelievable record against Brighton, but he had a good chance. He had a very good chance in the first half. I think one was offside anyway, but I still think Salah might get a goal in the second half. You know, Salah won't be coming off. I think Salah will stay on definitely. This is going on like our 2017-18 season. Finish top 4. Try reaching far into the Champions League. Yeah, well, look. Obviously, Champions League, I think the league is going to be tough now, to be fair. I mean, even Arsenal look really good. We play them next Sunday at the Emirates. We got to get into the last 16, quarterfinals of Champions League. Get into that. You don't want to be dropping into the Europa League there. That would kill your season altogether. So we got to get a good run in the Champions League. We really do. And just start stringing wins together. Starting today, this game ain't over, guys. It's only half time. We're 2-1 down. We were really poor. Can we be as poor second half? I don't think so. I think Klopp will take the hairdryer out. We can make changes. We've the cavalry on the pitch and we just got to go. I'm good at Dave. We don't look anything like ourselves anymore. Yes, Revenite, you're absolutely right, my friend. We do not look like this team. This team is nothing like what I would expect a Liverpool team to look like or a Klopp team. Jota looked lively last game and he doesn't start today. I think Nunes and Jota had slight niggles, to be fair. I think Nunes came in late from Uruguay or Canada, wherever he was playing. I think he only came in on Thursday. There was more precaution. I think Jota is something similar, a slight niggle. But I think you'll see them second half. What a shower of shite, says Doug. Well, dugout football chat, Doug. What can I say? Absolute shower of shite with no shampoo. At the end of the day, there is no bubbles. Let's hope we get a bit of shampoo and bubbles in the second half. But we need to play better than that. Arsenal will smash us if we play like the first halves of Salvatore. Yeah. Yes, you're saying the absolute truth there. They look decent, don't they? Jesus looks like the player of the season, doesn't he, at the moment? He's banging in goals. He just makes an absolute difference for them. He's got that steel and defensive. Just defensively, we're not right. Van Dijk doesn't look right and hasn't looked right all season either. But we need to take a stranglehold of that midfield. Thiago, Hendo, and Fab need to get their act together. Jordan Hyman and I say Klopp out, says Jan. Let's see what happens second half, guys. I'll talk to you full time with an instant reaction. A big 45 minutes coming up. Miro Rashid, this was not a Liverpool team, I know. Klopp, someone takes the blame. Yes, my friend, you're absolutely right. It is not the team we know. Let's hope the second half is the team we know and we can get something out of this game. But a draw is no use. We got to go for the win. It's 2.5 time. Make the changes, win the game. Talk to you full time. Cheers, guys. Let's go. Believe.